set? Are you all set? Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys eggplant. We're going to take a couple slices here for an order. This is about what one order would look like, enough to do an even covering on a sandwich. Ready to drop into a basket, throw it right in the fryer. If you're in one of the restaurants, you have here we have 3 fryers, so I always have an extra fry basket. I like to cover it like this just to keep it under the oil. That'll help it cook a lot faster, but if you're on one of the trucks, you probably don't have that extra basket. So you're going to keep your tongs handy so that you can flip it as we go. The eggplant takes about 3.5, maybe 4 minutes sometimes more. It all depends on how it was prepared and, again, like the quality of the oil and the temperature. The way we make the eggplant is first thing in the morning, we take the whole eggplant, take a vegetable peeler, peel stripes down it so it looks just like this. And then what we do is we lay it out flat, sprinkle salt on it, and do that on both sides. And let it sit at room temperature for about, we let it sit out until lunch service, so that's usually around 3 hours or so. And what you end up with is like this sort of like flexible piece of eggplant, and it's like a sponge. I mean, if you were to squeeze this, I'll actually show you. You can see all the water that's coming out of there. And the reason we salt it is it helps draw the moisture out of the eggplant, and that'll help us get like a nice, like well done, crispy piece of eggplant, and that's not like soaked with oil. So always check your eggplant. So like this one right here is like much harder. It's still like really rubbery. It feels like a piece of styrofoam almost. It's also cut too thick. We want our eggplant to be more like this. This is the right one. This is wrong. It's taking a little longer. But if you look at the eggplant here, we'll get it close up. You can see that it's starting to bubble less. That means that the water is cooking out of it more, which means we're getting closer to being done. So you're always going to be paying attention to the bubbles coming out of the eggplant there. Keep flipping it periodically. As we're getting closer to being done, you can take your tongs. So a way to test as it's getting done is try and break that skin. It's starting to get like a nice, crispy, kind of tough skin on the outside from being in the fryer. We want that to be like nice and well done. That's like a good test of whether it's done or not. This piece is starting to get nice and brown. It's getting a nice tough skin on the outside. It's like a little hard to break. It's also not bubbling nearly as much. It's getting closer to down here. Alright, so when you're done, pull it up. I forgot to mention this for the chickpeas, but you're going to let your basket drain for about 20 seconds before you give this to the guys over on your Eastern station. So again, if you look at this, it's got like a nice skin on the outside. It's not like falling apart or anything. You break it open, it's nice and like custardy on the inside. It's not like this big strandy mess. That's how you know it's well done. So again, you're gonna taste this. Make sure it's not too salty. Make sure it's not like super